welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to Game 2 here between the Mets and Reds. Reds winning Game 1 last night, 8-4. If you are watching on SNY, we just got done watching the David Wright retirement ceremony, the jersey retirement ceremony. So good stuff. Probably going to be a little bit before they get the game underway here. But let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. Good stuff, everybody. Should be live over on the playback side. We had 4 people watching the ceremony with us over there. So let's get going on all the sides. We'll say hi to the people already in the chat as well. All right, there we go. Gina's here saying hello, Mr. and Mrs. PAS. Not sure they're tuned in yet. We were tuned in. We were watching the speech. Always good to see. Oh, you got talking to Raymond. Great stuff, everybody. I saw Gina over in the chat earlier when they had the David Wright thing with MLB TV. So we'll get into today's action. We'll look at the scores going on for some of the games. Get your guys' thoughts if you watched the ceremony. Let me know what you thought of David Wright's speech. Gina says need a W today. Agreed. NB Games, welcome in. Saying hello. Jackson's back saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. Rising Rhino's here. Guys, Rhino has been going strong all day. NB Games, just subscribe. Let's go. I know he's done at least 2 streams. What else you got coming up tonight or tomorrow, Rhino? Yeah, emotional, good stuff, right, John? It was very good. Great speech. Victor's here saying, what a nice ceremony for David Wright. Congrats to number 5 and his family. Good afternoon, everybody. Rising Rhino in zombie Rhino mode. Ernesto's here saying, good afternoon. Looking for a win today. Let's go, Mets. Rhino says CFL tonight. What time, buddy? What time? Yes. Hey, Rory says, hey, John. Being here listening to the speech sounds so good, and the tears were flowing. Yes, Rory let us know last night in the chat that he was going to the game today. Mets fan 1, I think that's Frank R on the other side. This is a real awesome moment. Thanks, John. Yes, sir. That's all right. 7 p.m. We should be able to redirect over to you when we're done. Let's see here. Let's see if we can fix this. I can't do that, so let's do it this way. Alright, there we go, guys. Make sure we're good to go on all the sides there with the look. Yeah, NB Games, thank you so much for subscribing. We've gained one so far today. The stadium is loud. Rory, if you can hear me, were they booing? It sounded like through the TV that they were booing when he mentioned the Wilpons. Rory says, my daughter also got a Lindor and Nimmo autograph before we went into the gates. They were very nice. Very cool. That's our boy Gelbs there. He's talking to Cliff Floyd right now. No finals yet. The only other games going on right now, the Giants have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays. And the Royals and Marlins just getting underway. They were booing. It sounded like it. Sean Montgomery's here, saying good afternoon, everyone. Oh, is Charles here and I missed him? Raymond says, need a strong game from Holmes. Let's go Mets. Yes, happy birthday to Rory's daughter. I believe her birthday was yesterday, but they're at the game today. James Stein, what's up? Welcome back. So working on a little bit different design as well. We're keeping this for the games. But pre-game stuff, I'm going to switch it up here, see if it works. Look at that, huh? I'm still working on the vertical side for that outlook, for that look. But this way we can talk about the previous game that the Mets played before our game starts. What's the delay? Well, the ceremony went forever. There was actually another it was for David Wright. There was also a little bit of a ceremony for the guy that used to be the visiting clubhouse manager or whatever his title was, and they gave him a nice award as well. So. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, still working on it. Still working on it. Still got to do the vertical side a little bit. Still got a lot of empty screen on the vertical side. But yeah, Clay Holmes on the mound today for the Mets. We'll see. We're probably not even close. We're probably at least another 10, 15 minutes away from first pitch here. But we shall see. Clay Holmes on the mound this afternoon for the Mets. 19 starts. He's got an 8-4 record. Has given up 11 home runs in 103 and a third innings. Averages 5.5 innings per start. Going up against Nick Martinez, who's 7-9. With a 4.78 ERA in 19 starts. He's given up 14 home runs, and he averages 5 2/3 innings per start. Richard, welcome in, Richard. Well, it's way past 4:10, Gina. Rory's saying my score for today is Mets 5-1. Sign me up for that right now. I like the way you're trying to improve your stream layouts. You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Gina says, I'm so excited I wasn't paying attention. Yep, they're at commercial break right now. Gina says, I feel a W. Really good job. Thank you, Roy. David Wright. How about that? I didn't know that. David Wright hit the first Met home run in Citi Field history. Franchise leader in hits, doubles, runs, RBIs, and extra base hits. Out of his 242 home runs, only one was a walk-off. Just James Stein joins the Thrill Chasers. Let's go. 99-cent channel membership there. Thank you, James. Really appreciate that. Whoa, Rory says, in honor of David Wright number 5 retirement, Rory says he'll be giving out 5 free memberships. Awesome stuff. Let's go, James. Thank you, James. What? David Wright's going to also be throwing out the first pitch. I was going to say his wife's there, but no, she's not. The best person is back saying hi. Rory, whenever you want, my man. Oh, they all threw it. Let's go. What a picture. Rory became a member as well. Michael R is here saying hello, PAS community. John M is here saying good afternoon, John and gang. Rory became a member. I thought he was giving out memberships. In my eyes, David was the best captain ever. There it is. Thank you so much, Rory. Oh, there we go. Sam gets one. On the go with CeeLo gets one. What? Stephen W gets one. Nate got one. Let's go. Thank you, Rory, so much for going above and beyond like that with the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Rory gives out 5 in honor of David Wright's number 5 being retired. Still doing a lot of on-field pictures and stuff like that. Oh, the Mets? No, I thought they were out there taking... James says, I wanted to join your stream because you have a passion for baseball and to put on the best stream as possible. Your good work and talent. It's an honor to be part of this stream family of members. Let's go. Let's go. So we go to another commercial break again. Did anybody get to see on Thursday night they had the Right Way? SNY put a 2-hour documentary together. That was very well done as well. Gina saying great stuff, Rory. And also, please hit that like and subscribe button for PAS. Let's go. We haven't even had first pitch yet, and we've gained 3 subs. Once again, only a couple other games going on right now. The Giants have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays in the 6th. The Royals and Marlins, no score, bottom 1. Let's see. I think our guy Fitzy's going to be going live here. So, oh no, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. He's got the Red Sox and Cubs. Oh, but maybe... Who was here last night? Who did I redirect to last night? Did you guys go over to whoever I redirected to? I think it was Rising Rhino. James says, I want to say hi to all the members of this stream. Hope the Mets win today. Let's go, Mets. It was Rhino. Thank you, Gina. Then that means we'll do Fitzy tonight. We'll do if Fitzy's live, we'll go to Fitzy. If not, we'll go back to Rhino. Edits. see edits. So I don't know what the Jules thing is, but that's cool. That's on the vertical side. Yeah, I don't know what any of that is. They don't. Let's see here. Does it show up over here? No, it just says credit. Edit sent 100 for 2 joules, and sent floating heart for 10 joules. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. The joules thing is over on the vertical side. Let's see what Gary says here. See if there's still pregame stuff they're taking care of. I'm sure at some point David Wright will make his way up to the SNY booth. Here comes the Mets out onto the field. The Met defense today, it'll be Mauricio at third, Lindor at short, Beatty at second, Alonso at first, Terrens doing the catching, Nimmo in left, McNeil in center, Soto in right, and Clay Holmes on the bump. Fourth inning. David Wright will be joining them in the fourth inning. TJ Friedel will lead off for the Reds here. Matt McLean, Ellie De La Cruz will bat third. Austin Hayes will DH and bat fourth. Gavin Lux fifth. Spencer Steer sixth. Stevenson seventh. Fraley eighth. And Marte will bat ninth. You hear the Chris Stapleton song blaring through the stadium speakers. Surprised they don't blow up. Stephen D is here. Welcome back, Stephen D. John Boy is here saying hi as well. Play ball, she said. LFGM, let's go. So you had tears when David. Not when they revealed just some of the history when they were doing some of the introductions for some of the players, and they got the crowd started chanting Jose, Jose, Jose. Cliff Floyd got a big ovation. It was funny that the Wilpons got booed. So here we go. We're just about ready to go here. Super emotional, says Gina. Here we go. Friedel was hit 3 times last night. Let's not do that again. Outside, ball 1. Friedel batting .274 with 9 homers, 33 runs batted in. The 1-0. In right down the middle, 1-1. It was good seeing Hojo, said Michael. He got a big ovation. Foul tipped at the plate. They got a piece of Terrence. I have no... who's up next for the Reds? Matt McLean. McLean. The best person is back. You have $100, he gets a hit, but you don't know who's up. I call BS. Great job, bro, from an Astros fan. Welcome in, Titan. He just missed it. How did he miss this? Oh, man. Captain Jimmy's back. Welcome back, Captain Jimmy. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Glubby says, happy David Wright Day, everyone. Let's cap this with a win. Victor says, ump and catcher both taking early lumps in the game. Yep. Easy with the language, please. Whoa. Man, Holmes is... The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Stanley's here saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Bounced in the dirt, 3-0. Not even close here. There's a strike, 3-1. Yeah, what the hell? Swung on a miss, 3-2. Steven says, it's good to see Nimmo leading off. Agreed. Jonathan needs McLean for a hit. The 3-2 from Holmes. He deals. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. Over to first, 2 away. Yeah, come on, Holmes, throw strikes. Yeah, man, those 3 first pitches were not even close. Two out, nobody on for Ellie De La Cruz. Outside, 1-0. Tony's here. What's up, Tony? Welcome in. The 1-0. And a chopper foul, 1-1. Lowest swing rate, so you have to throw strikes to this team. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. So as soon as I say they don't swing at a lot of pitches, he swings and misses. The 1-2. Grounded to Lindor. Nice backhand. Stops. Fires. Got him. 1-2-3 inning for Holmes. We go bottom first. Mets coming up. The Met lineup today, it'll be Nimmo leading off. Lindor will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. Vientos will DH and bat fifth. McNeil sixth. Mauricio seventh. Beatty eighth. And Luis Torrens will bat ninth. Who do I have for the World Series? I don't make predictions. Nick is here saying let's F and go. Let's get rid of that. Yes, leave. District Nation. Yo, District Nation, is your channel just going to be baseball, or what other sports you're going to be covering? Yep, just go along for the ride and hope my team makes it. Exactly. I mean, once the matchups start going on, I'll root for a team, but I'm not rooting for a team. Alan's here saying, "Hey John, hey everyone." Just as long as it's not the Dodgers, right? Raymond says, "Let's go. Need a fast start. Start at Nimmo." Victor says his favorite non-Met is De La Cruz. My favorite non-Met is probably Corbin Carroll from Arizona. Nice. We're adding Commanders and Wizards starting in August for football in October. Awesome stuff, man. Ernesto says, "Okay, Mets, let's light up the scoreboard." Very cool. Guys, make sure you check out District Nation. Covering Washington Nationals games. And like you see there, Commanders football and Wizards basketball. Down low, 1-0 to Nimmo. Nimmo's on a 12 game on Bay Street. Popped foul. It'll go out of play, 1-1. And that one, base hit up the middle. Nimmo leads it off with a single. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor. In for a strike, 0-1. Deal 1. Fouled off quickly, down 0-2. Yo, Frank is here. What's up, Frank? Victor saying Nimmo. Let's go, Lindor. Move Nimmo along. Okay, Mets, let's have a big day. A big rally. And swings at a ball in the dirt. 1 away. Dancing in my chair already, guys. We need this. Finally starting to feel better. Frank says, "Smoke dive." Man. Here's Soto. Up Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Oh, called a strike. Get out of here. Fouled off, 1-2. I can't believe they called that a strike. Come on, dude. Yeah, come on, man. Frank's just tapped that like plus subscribe button. Liam's here saying, hey, welcome in, Liam. Looks high on the chart. It was high. Pickoff throw, not in time. He's one of the worst. I don't even know who the umpires are today. The 1-2 from Martinez. Foul tipped at the plate. We'll do it again. Leon says I subbed just now. Well, thank you. It just ticked up to 22, so thank you for that. That's 5 today so far. Let's go. The 1-2. Martinez deals. Up high. Called strike to... Get out of here with this. If I'm Terry Collins... Yeah, Terry Collins, listen to me. If I'm Mendoza, I'm going out there and screaming at him right away. Get out of here with that nonsense. Download a Pete, 1-0. Liam says, I'm a Reds fan, but that's a really bad call from the ump. Yup. When it rains, it pours, says Dan. Let's go. Another one. Yeah, 2 in that at bat. And Alonso drives one out to left center. It'll get down for a base hit. Nimmo stopped. Nope, he stops at second. Was waiting for the hesitation. That'll bring up Vientos. Vientos, base hit. Nimmo's rounding third. The throw to the plate is cut off, and the Mets take a 1-0 lead. Back-to-back 2-out singles by Alonso and Vientos. Who do I think will win? I have no idea. Who am I rooting for to win? The Mets. I'm a Mets fan. Little hit, Vientos. Let's go. Let's go. Frank says, I'll keep smoking. Here's McNeil. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. That one, according to the tracker, looked like it was a strike. DO1. Pop foul, 0-2. John, your enthusiasm is the best. Thank you. The 0-2 to McNeil. Martinez steals up high, 1 and 2. Raymond says Viento's coming through. Let's go, Jeff. The 1-2. Up high. Oh, just missed. Liam says, I think the Mets come out on top 5-4. The 2-2. Nineteenth pitch of the inning. The 2-2. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. Good job by the Mets here to make them work. Up to 20 pitches. The 2-2. Martinez deals. And it'll be chopped foul again. Frank says, my girlfriend said Mets win 7-2. 7-2. The 2-2. The pitch. Up high, 3-2. He was down in the count 0-2. It's now at full. Mauricio on deck. The 3-2. Did he go? No, he did not. Ball 4. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up Ronnie Mauricio. Oh, that's a walk. Had him 0-2 when he walked him. Yep, making him work. Yep, something they did not do last night. Woohoo! Sean saying 9-3. Holmes with 8 Ks. Jesse's here saying LFG Mets. Liam says Martinez needs to get out of this game already. Luminous, thank you for being here. You're welcome. Come on, Ronnie. Little hit here. How about a grand slam and put up a 5 spot? Oh, man. Outside, 1-0. Liam says no. Well, yes, because it was number 5 retirement day today. So a 5 spot would be awesome. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Gina, see? Even Gina says, wouldn't that be awesome? John says he'll go for that. Raymond agreeing. The 2-0. And pulls it to second. McLean's got it over to first. That'll retire the side. The Mets get 1, but leave the bases loaded. We go to the second. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. For the Reds coming up, Hayes, Lux, and Steer. Make this guy work. And they did. I didn't see the actual number, but he had to be close to 25 pitches there. Let's see. No. All right, let's take a look. Some other scores. Not too many early starts today for a Saturday. The Giants lead the Blue Jays still 1-0. That game in the 6th. Nope. Let me refresh because it's still saying the Met game is in a delay, which it's not. Blue Jays have a 4-3 lead over the Giants now. That game in the bottom of the 7th. Marlins up 1-0 over the Royals in the 4th. Angels and Phillies at 6 o'clock. White Sox and Pirates at 6:40. Padres and Nats at 6:45. O's and Rays at 7. As well as Tigers, Rangers, A's, Guardians, Yankees, Braves, Red Sox, Cubs, Cardinals, D-backs, Twins, Rockies at 8 o'clock. Brewers and Dodgers at 9 o'clock. And Astros and Mariners at 9:40. "25 pitches. Thank you, John Boy. Do I think Soto will have a big day? No, I do not. Frank says the base is loaded in 1 run. Get that killer instinct going, Mets. Okay, Holmes, let's get a 1-2-3 inning. Let's go. Boo. I think the Mets will have a big day. Captain Jimmy says the Reds are going to win 4-3. He's thinking the Reds will win 4-3. Okay. It doesn't take long for it to happen. Today it's the 2nd inning. In a chopper to 3rd. Foul. One and 2 the count from Holmes. He deals. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo! Diving catch! Put a little circle around that one. That saves a double. Frank says, Mets must remind the Reds this is our house. LGM. With the grimace and the crickets. Sweet. Way to go, defense. In for a strike, 0-1. DO1. Up high, 1-1. Yeah, not sure. Oh, a knee injury. I was going to say. Lux was once a huge prospect for the Dodgers. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. He went 1 and 2. I think he said he swung, Keith. The 1-2. Lifted out to left. It'll go foul. Outside, 2-2. He said I'd watch. the 2-2. And a chopper back to Holmes. Fired the first, 2 away. Oh, man. Gary said, a reminder, Keith, we are live on television and people can hear what you say. Ronnie can't stop laughing. Here's Spencer Steer with 2 out, nobody on. Outside corner, 0-1. Get the for some fight scene. The 0-1. Fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. No, they did not do a pitching change in the first inning. The 0-2. That one lifted out to left. That'll get down for a base hit. McNeil cuts it off. Steer will stay at first. Yeah, why would they take him out? He only gave up the 1 run, dude. That'll bring up Stevenson. In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. So what if he had the bases loaded in the first? He got out of it. Learn the game. Down low. Did he go? Yes, 1-2 the count. You're only 10, then learn the game. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Well, he should take the batter out then for striking out. Not much action going on today in the chat. Not many games going on right now. For the Mets, it'll be 8-9-1 in their lineup coming up. Beatty, Torrens, and Nimmo. George is here. What's up, George? St. John, good afternoon. LFGM. James S. is way to shut them down. Let's go, Brett. Get it started. John Boy says, I hope Holmes goes more than 5 innings. Well, he's off to a good start. Low pitch count through 2. I think it's just under 30. So yeah, Holmes is through 2 innings, about 30 pitches. Where Martinez is at 25 pitches after one. The first pitch to Beatty. Is that one crushed out to right field? That ball's out of here. Up into the Coca-Cola corner. It's 2-0 Mets. Yo, Stoney, what's up, buddy? Stoney's here. Lumina's saying, Beatty, make this pitcher work. I like home runs. Terrence takes a strike, 0-1. Gina says, Stoney, you brought the great mojo. I say hi, and Beatty hits a home run. Let's go. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Just over 110 miles an hour off the bat. The 2-1. And that one ripped out to left, but caught. Actually, the third baseman made the catch. 5 in your scorecard. That'll bring up Nimmo. He singled and scored in the first. Gina saying LFGM. On the outside corner, 0-1. Celia's here. Hoping the Mets do not blow this lead like they did yesterday. Correct. Had a 2-0 lead yesterday, too. The 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. And Gary just said the same thing. The 0-2. Oh, down low. The 1-2. And popped up. Shallow left. Lux will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor drops down a bunt, but it goes foul. Love it. You guys all saying hi to one another. Fouled off. 0-2. Wow, the 27 of the last 39 Met home runs have been solo shots. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. Man, Lindor trash right now, man. And there he is smiling. That's why he won't be captain right there. He doesn't have to be all mad and breaking bats and smashing stuff, but I don't want you to see smiling after you strike out. So we go to the third. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Reds coming up. I hate when players smile when they suck. Judges is the same thing, right? I guess when you're making all that money, you can smile, right? Make sure I have that there for any notes. Striking out isn't a laughing matter. Did anybody have confidence in him last night when he came up with the bases loaded in the ninth? I didn't. Holmes back out on the mound here. Fraley will lead it off. On the outside, nope, called the ball, 1-0. It's been a strike the first 2 innings, now it's a ball. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. And that one ripped out to right. And that'll be into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. So a leadoff double. Here's Marte, runner on second, nobody out here. In for a strike, 0-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Someone, oh, they hit him. Had him 1-2 and he hit him. So the number 8 and number 9 hitters get up, or get on. That'll bring up Friedel, who struck out his first time. Why is it's not cold outside? Why is Holmes blowing on his hands? The first pitch. Bunt attempt. He went 0-1. And the ball's thrown down the right field line. What in the world is going on here, Mets? Stop throwing the ball down the first base from the catcher spot. So a run will score. There's a runner on third now. Yeah, where Pete's coming in on the bunt. Where's he throwing the ball to? It shouldn't. Fouled off 0-2 to Friedel. I mean, Beatty wasn't even in a spot to make a play. Why did he throw the ball? The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. And a ground ball to third, or first. Alonso's got it, one away. The runner holds at third. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. That's a base hit in the left field. That'll tie the game. The error by Terens cost the Mets 2 runs. Runner on first with 2 out, or with 1 out, excuse me. Tie game now at 2. Here's De La Cruz. Foul down the left field side. 0-1. That's grounded to third. The second. Got him! Double play! Wow, De La Cruz is fast, and they still were able to turn the 5-4-3 double play. No, they will not challenge. They said 5-6-3. I think it was a 5-4-3. The inning is over, but the Reds tied up after the error. Top of the ninth there in Toronto. The Blue Jays up 6-3. Marlins have a 1-0 lead over the Royals in the fifth. Those are the only other two games going on right now. Michael says, come on guys, let's get this. Way to go defense. We needed that big time. Nice defense, LFGM. Let's get those runs back. Holmes works out of it. Yep, and it wasn't even his fault. For the Mets, it'll be Soto, Alonso, and Vientos coming up. Man, chat, I'm surprised how quiet the chat is today. Let's go, Mets, says Gina. Come on, Soto. Let's get it back. James, you need to calm down, dude. I appreciate you becoming a member and all, but the world is not ending. Please, calm down. It's a new game again. Let's go, Mets. John, awesome call on the Beatty home run. LFGM. Thank you, sir. I think I'm just numb with both these New York baseball teams. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Highest on base percentage in the National League this year. Soto's second. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Yep, agreed, John Boy. Bad error. Soto used his timeout here. The 3-1. And that one grounded to second. One away. That'll bring up Pete. He singled his first time up. And first pitch swinging, pops it out to left. Not deep. 2 away. That'll bring up Vientos, who singled in a run in the first. Up high, 1-0. Swung on a miss. Called a strike anyway, 1-1. Right? I agree with Jake. I'm getting sick of them swinging at the first pitch. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. Only the third inning. Are we moving slow? No, it didn't start. It started late, remember? The 2-1. And a ground ball is short. De La Cruz has got it. And once again, once the Mets pitching gives up the lead, the Mets offense puts up no fight. We go to the fourth, tied up at 2. It'll be Hayes, Lux, and Steer coming up. District Nation says at least the Mets aren't losing. Not at the moment. I did clip the Beatty home run call, so if I like it and the Mets win tonight, I'll repost it as a short. The shorts really help with a ton of views in a short amount of time. My Pete Alonso call on the home run in the All-Star game, almost 5,000 views. And I feel bad because I did not clip. I did not clip the Schwarber home runs. That would have been good too. Our guy play-by-play with JJ getting ready to go to live for the Phillies game. So I said, I was just thinking, I saw the notification. I'm like, oh wait, he doesn't go live till 6. Well, that is a half hour from now. But guys, once again, make sure you check out District Nation as well. Does a great job of calling Nationals games. Hey, David Wright's in the booth here, so forgive me for if I go quiet for a minute. I listen in to David Wright. Outside 1-0. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-1. Let's have this one. District says, thank you, John. Means a lot coming from you. Thank you, sir. Up and in, 3-1. Every day is Keith's day. And there's a ball, a leadoff what? Oh, let's fix that there. Dried up the eyes. The first pitch, tapped foul up the first base side, 0-1. Lux grounded back to the pitcher his first time. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Raymond says, let's get 2 here. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Third strikeout there for Holmes. Jose's here saying hi. What's up, Jose? Welcome in. Let's focus up. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. And foul up the third base side, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Popped up. Out to shallow center. Beatty going out, and he'll make the over-the-shoulder catch to throw back to first. Not in time. Two away with a runner on first here. Whoa, up and in, 1-0. And that one laced out the center. McNeil, nice. We'll cut it off. Keep it. Oh, runners on first and third here. That'll bring up Fraley, who doubled his first time. And that one hit out the center. That'll get a run home. And the Reds take a 3-2 lead. Fraley's now 2 for 2. That'll bring up Marte. He was hit by a pitch and scored. Up high, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Staying positive, says Gina. Still early. The 1-2. And a ground ball down to third. Mauricio on the backhand goes to second for the Force. They got him. That'll retire the side, but the Reds take a 3-2 lead with a couple 2-out singles. Close enough. McNeil, Mauricio, and Beatty coming up. Great interview by the SNY booth. I'm sure the Mets or SNY's Twitter or X will be posting that later. Let's come over and take a look at some games here. The Marlins have a 1-0 lead over the Royals. That game going to the 7th inning. Only other game that has gone final, the Blue Jays beat the Giants 6-3. And the Marlins still up 1-0 over the Royals. Man, the Royals are struggling. I mean, let's see where some of these teams are in the standings here. Because teams are going to have to decide within the next 12 days here whether they're staying in the wild card on or not. Let's see. Yeah, the Royals, I mean, 5.5 back, but look at all the teams ahead of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams ahead of them for them to make a playoff spot. I mean, that's a lot of ground to cover. Yeah, the Rockies are definitely out. The White Sox are out. E's are out. I would say the Nats and Pirates are out. Braves 9.5. What do you guys think? Nice play by Mauricio. Amazing analysis and keep up the good work. Thank you, Wesley. James says he feels good and a good at bat for the Mets. Let's go. Darnell's back saying the right tribute was awesome, man. What do you think? I agree. District says, come on, Mets. Now slowly grab a few runs. Darnell says, Mets better win tonight. Do it for right. First pitch in for a strikeout and 1 to McNeil. Jake says, I don't see the Braves getting back in. 9.5 back of a wild card spot. McNeil fouls it off, 0-2. And McNeil hits one out to center, or right field, excuse me. 1 away. Mauricio now grounded out to second, his first time. Let's see if they can hold the wild card spot. We're only a half game out of first place for the division. I'm not worried about the wild card. Swung on a miss by Mauricio, 0-1. DO1. Fouled off 0-2. No. He is not still in the booth. Not second to last in wild card race. I mind myself I'm a Commanders fan and have one good team in DC. I like that Von Miller signing. And that one ripped out to right. Foul. Broke his bat though. Gina says, thank you. Let's do this for David. Mauricio gets a new bat here. The Phillies aren't hot right now. So what are you talking about? Cool down. Swung on a miss. 2 away. Because the Mets are slumping and they're still only a half game back. Exactly, Frank. What do they care if the team wins or loses if the stadium's sold out? In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Yeah, but they're not hot. They're lucky. They're lucky the Mets are struggling too. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one ripped out to right. A 2-out single here for Beatty. That'll bring up to Renz here. It's starting to seem like that. It is. We'll see at the trade deadline. First pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. That's what they're talking, but I just don't see it. I just don't see the Mets being buyers at the deadline. And pulled foul, 0-2 to Torrens. At one point, they were 5 or 6 games behind the Mets. Yeah, but at one point earlier this year, the Mets were 5 games behind the Phillies, too. Exactly, Frank. But that goes for all teams. The longer these teams wait to make a deal, the price keeps going higher for players. No, can't stay silent. The Mets are not good enough to stay silent. No, they're not going to sell, but doesn't mean they're going to buy either. DO2. Pickoff throw. We'll do it again. Yes, sir. to Renz. Oh, Ellie De La Cruz can't make the play. And it'll be runners on first and second with 2 out. I'm going to give him a single there. Yep. That took a bad hop. District says Ellie sometimes can't field. All right, here's Nimmo, 1 for 2. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off at the plate, 1-1. Okay, we need a hit or a walk. Let's go. Finding Nemo time. Timeout here. Timeout. Buxton has already said he was not accepting a trade anywhere. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Abbott against Peterson tomorrow. Abbott 8-1 on the year. I mean, how is this team not better than it is with these good pitchers that they keep throwing out here? The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. All right, District, good luck. Have a great stream. The 1-2. And that one lined out to right. But right at Fraley. And that'll retire to the side. We go to the 5th. Still 3-2 Reds. Back to the top of their order. Yeah, but it's not just about them. Sometimes it's about their community. Sometimes it's about their family. Maybe winning a championship is something that's not high on his priority list. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. Drive it. He did. He lined it right at it, but he lined it right at him. Defense was played perfect there. Stagnant Mets. Mets must wake up. Yep, we got to hold them now. Time marches on. Great Tracy Lawrence song. Top of the order here for the Reds, Friedel, McLean, and De La Cruz. And for a ball, 1-0. Friedel's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Gina says, I need a drink and a smoke. And a chopper. Back to the mound. Holmes will flip at the first. 1 away. That'll bring up McLean. He's 1 for 2 with a single. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. And I don't typically do either. Clean 9 years. And that one popped up. Alonso, waving everybody off on the infield dirt, will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up De La Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Frank says he's joining you, Gina. Smoking and drinking. Just missed, 1-0. Did he go? I held it in time, 2-0. And a chopper to second. Beatty, and he's got him. Had to scoop it with the glove. Nice 1-2-3 inning there for Holmes. It was quick, too. Well, we're halfway through. It's 3-2 Reds. Coming up for the Mets, it'll be Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. Up to 38 likes on the big side. Smash that thumbs up if you haven't. Getting us to 50. Get us to 50. That'll help push the content out to a little bit more people. And the vertical side, we're up to 21 on the vertical side. Only other game going on right now. Going to the 8th inning there. The Marlins have a 1-0 lead over the Royals. Angels and Phillies getting started in about 15 minutes. The White Sox and Pirates in about 50 minutes. Padres and Nationals just under an hour. Orioles and Rays at 7. Tigers and Rangers as well. A's and Guardians. Yankees, Braves. Red Sox, Cubs. Cardinals, Diamondbacks all at 7 or 7:15. Twins, Rockies at 8:10, Brewers, Dodgers at 9:10, and Astros, Mariners at 9:40. Only final, the Blue Jays beat the Giants 6-3. Come back over to the chat. Let's go. Way to go, defense. I like that. Let's go and get some runs. Come on. Future Gold Glover Beatty does it again. Daniel Berry is here. George says a little hydration's a good thing. Frank saying slap that like and subscribe button like it owes you money. Lindor, another 0 for 2 here so far. That average has dropped down to 255. Outside, 1-0. 0 for his last 14 here. The 1-0. That one missed down low. 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. There you go. Show me a little patience here, Lindor. James says he's drinking a Coke. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Three and one to count. Swung on a miss. So 3-2. The 3-2. And swings at ball 4. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fans starting to boo. Good. Non-competitive at-bats here by Lindor as of late. 0 for his last 15 now. Here's Soto. He's 0 for 2. Up high, 1-0. Frank says, I'm certain my cat doesn't like when I drink, knocking my beer over. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. That is cool. David, they used David Wright baseball cards to make a number 5. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. That's in for a strike, 2-2. We need a Soto pop right now. Agreed. An angry Mets fan might wake this team up. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Alonso with a runner on first. 1 out. That second to last pitch was right down the middle. Lock in, Lindor. Yeah, he swung on and missed. What are you going to do? All right, here's Pete. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Right down the middle, 0-1. That not in time. Stolen base by Soto. I was waiting to see what the umpire said. That's his. No, that's just, I got it all backwards now. That's good I looked at that, because I got to fix that. That's 12 stolen bases this year for Soto. Alonso fouls it off, 1-2. Let's go, Pete. Drive one. Come on, Pete. We need base runners. We should have 2 people on base. Nobody out for Pete. The 1-2. And a ground ball. Low throw, but 2 away. Soto goes to third. That'll bring up Vientos. Need another 2-out single from Vientos here to tie it. Let's go. What a day today on the stream. We're up to 10 new subs. $273 away. Here's Vientos. Up and in, 1-0. Pop foul, 1-1. Come on, Vientos. John Boy says, and usually when Soto steals, it's really not that close. One and one to count. Martinez deals. Outside, 2-1. I could hear the home plate umper saying ball out. Martinez up to 85 pitches, so good job by the Mets to make him work, but nobody up in the pen yet. Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2. Vientos calls timeout. Just like last night, the Mets had an early 2-0 lead after the second inning. And just like last night, they've given up that lead. The 2-2. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Got to score here. Come on. The 2-2. And chopper foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Fouled off again. Nice little at bat here by Vientos. Let's see if he can cash in here. The 2-2. And he just got under it. Fraley's there. That'll retire the side. We go to the 6th. Still 3-2 Reds. Tiring him out. And he is just about done. He goes about 80 to 85 pitches usually. And he's at 90, so. Yeah, right? Where did Stoney go? Stoney showed up before and Beatty homered. Where's Stoney? We look rusty coming out of the All-Star break. Agreed. James says we got to shut them down. Agreed. It'll be Hayes, Lux, and Steer. Nice at bat by Vientos. Yep, just unable to cash it in. Oh, damn. Nice at bat, Vientos. Jonathan Scroggins says McLean got a hit and my $100 bet hit. Okay. They said you weren't here for it, so you never saw it. So you don't know if there was a hit or not. Outside, want to know. Hayes is 0 for 1. Was robbed of at least a single by Nimmo on the diving catch. Probably would have been extra bases. There's a strike, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Great. My girlfriend's yelling at me like it's my fault. Sounds like she's starting to become your ex-girlfriend. The 1-2. Check swing foul, 1-2. We would have tied the game if Lindor took a walk. Oh, will you stop? Come on with your nonsense now. We could have tied the game if Pete got a base hit instead of a ground out. Come on. Blaming one guy. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The cat spilled the beer. Check swing foul again. See if Holmes can get through 6 here. He's at 83 pitches. Doesn't usually go more than 90. Up high, 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Another leadoff walk here. Last time Hayes led off the inning with a walk, he scored. Reed Garrett getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. How about the Marlins only 6 games under 500? Oh, foul tipped at the plate. 0-1. Down low, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. And a chopper up to first. Pete's got it. Only play will be at first. Runner goes to second, 1 out. That'll bring up Spencer Steer. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on it, man. It's 0-2. The 0-2. And a chopper to third. Mauricio, and everybody's going to be safe. Just an infield slow chopper. Nothing you can do about that. The Mets, it's unbelievable that the Mets ever get to see get those kind of hits, man. But yet it happens all the time against them. Reed Garrett will come into the game now with runners on the corners and 1 out. So we'll look at some other scores here. Once again, the only final, the Blue Jays beat the Giants 6-3. Marlins and Royals are tied up at 1. That game in the bottom of the 8th, but the Marlins have bases loaded and nobody out. Angels and Phillies, no score, going bottom 1. Padres and Nationals are in some kind of delay. Just says delay, doesn't say if it's rain or what. Our guy Fitzy will be live in about an hour. Surprised we haven't seen him. Raymond says need a big double play here. Yup. Have not seen Charles yet today. Hopefully Charles is good. Haven't seen Darren in a little bit since before the All-Star break. James says, come on, defense, let's go. What are you saying? Lindor lead? Yeah, but you're just blaming Lindor. You're not blaming anybody else in the lineup for not hitting. Okay, Lindor didn't get on base. Soto got on base, stole second, and what did Alonso do? Grounded out. But you're not bitching about Alonso, are you? So, there's a strike, 0-1. Blame the whole team, not just one player. And a ground ball down to third. Mauricio goes to second for one, and it's a wide throw and a run will score. And you can't call an error because you can't assume a double play. So Taylor made ground ball. Nice play by Beatty to at least stay on the bag for the force. Go out and get me a third baseman, dude. We keep putting these three guys there and we keep having the same results. No hitting. And bad defense. That's why I wanted Bregman in the offseason. Pop foul, 1-1. Right, our whole team offense sucks right now. Yeah, but Michael only shows up and blames Lindor for everything. There's just that one missed. 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one's out the right, and that'll be into the corner. That's a fair ball. Stevenson on his way to third to throw to the plate. Not in time. And safe at third. And this team is coming apart at the seams. And for a strike, 0-1. 2 days in a row, you lead 2-0 and completely shut down. That one lined out to right. Soto back. Right before the track will make the catch. But the Reds add two more. It'll be McNeil, Mauricio, and Beatty coming up. James says apparently Michael doesn't know baseball too well. Maybe he hates Lindor. You're a clown, dude. Okay, then you're not bitching about Vientos. How about that? Fine. You want to give Alonso credit for a productive out? Fine. How about Vientos then? Pick and choosing who you want to complain about. No, Mauricio is not better. I don't know why they keep playing Mauricio at second, or Mauricio at third and Beatty at second. No, put Beatty at third, please. He's better defensively. Raymond has got some catching up to do. Let's get some runs. Yeah, well, don't be sarcastic in a YouTube chat. You can't read sarcasm in a chat message. Beatty at third is by far better. How did Beatty cause the Mets a run? This better be good, realize. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Popped foul, 1-2. No, that was Terrenz. Terrenz should have never thrown the ball. Even the booth said it. Yeah, but you don't bitch about anybody else except Lindor, dude. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, what do all-time greats like Ron Darling and Keith Hernandez know about playing the game of baseball? Outside, 2-2. You're gone, dude. I'm tired of crap. I'm not putting up with your nonsense anymore. You come here, say the dumbest stuff, only when the Mets are losing. Goodbye. McNeil draws the lead off what? No, too late, Gina. He's gone. Here's Mauricio. In for a strike, 0-1. Scott Barlow getting warmed up in the Reds pen. In for a strike, 0-2. Inside, 1 and 2. No worries, Gina. The 1-2. Man, swings. Ball not even close, dude. Dude, go get me Suarez from Arizona already. Here's Beatty. Down low, 1-0. Beatty's 2 for 2. Home run and a single. A double and a triple away from the cycle. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. The 3-1. No, excuse me, that's a strike. It's now 3-1. Michael R says we need Beatty to creep his batting average up to 250. Come on, offense. Let's go. Come on, Brett. Little hit here. The 3-1. And chopped foul. 3-2. You're funny, bro. Yeah. No. Timed out. People that call people bro. Timed out. You can watch and not talk. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So the two lefties walk against the lefty Rogers. And is Francona making a pitching change? Too many guys in the lineup, 220 or yeah, agreed. I mean Vientos, 228, McNeil 227, Mauricio 175, Beatty 219, and Terens 158. I mean, but the Mets not scoring is on Lindor's fault all the time. Because you didn't take ball 4. I gotta stop letting the chat get to me, guys. Hey, Seaweed's here. Yo, Gold-Blooded, what's up? Okay, we have something going here. 2-1. Let's go, Terens. Need something here. Yeah, but are we going to get it? I mean, we got the base hit last time when we needed it from Terens. Steven says, I like the stream, but too much complaining. I'll stop. We need a manager like Tim Collins. Who's Tim? Crickets is here. What's up, Crickets? Scott Barlow. Scott Barlow, the new pitcher here. The first pitch of Terrence in for a strike, 0-1. From TV to the table, you can have Gary, Keith, and Ron coming over to your house for dinner. The 0-1. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Mets need to take advantage. Need a manager like Wally to kick over a few tables now and then. The 0-2. And he lifts one out to left. 0-2 the count. It did. I agree with Ronnie. It sounded like he broke his bat, but Sharon says, sorry I'm late. I was been dozing. Now that's a good one. DO2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Up to 143 in the chat. Let's go. Welcome in. Smash them thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing. DO2. Outside 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Excuse me. The 1-2. And foul down the first base side. We will do it again. The 1-2. Popped it up. Stevenson gives chase. It goes out of play. We'll do it again. Terren's making them work here, even though it's a 1 and 2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Up to 13 new subscribers today. Welcome in, everybody. If you're a Mets fan, hopefully you're hopefully we can get you a comeback win here. The 1-2. Fouled it off. Sounded like he broke his bat again. That one did, they said. They said that one broke his bat. Yep. Here he comes over for a new bat. I honestly don't think they're going to make moves, Crickets. Why did he swing? Because he's got to protect the plate. One and 2 the count. Bounced in the dirt. Did he go? No. 2 and 2. The 2-2. 10th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, ball 3. Oh, Francona yelling at the ump. No, outside. That was outside. The 3-2. And line foul. We'll do it again. Sharon saying good evening, fellow Met fans. Some at bat. Let's go. I'm not sure where she is. I'll let her know people were saying hi. The 3-2. Way outside, ball forward, load the bases. That'll bring up Nimmo with the bases loaded. The first pitch to Nimmo. Just swung at a ball in the dirt, 1-0. Or 0-1, excuse me. It should have been 1-0. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. It should be 2-0. Have some patience, dude. So you're going to tell me Luis Torrens had a better at-bat than Nimmo? The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Crickets brought good energy. Let's go. Way to go, Torrens. Good at bat. Little hit, Nimmo. Here we go. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. They check down a third. No swing. Santillan getting warmed up in the Reds bullpen. But Barlow's got to pitch to at least one more batter. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Would have been called strike 3. 2 away. Here comes Lindor. Down low, 1-0. Couldn't even get a sac fly, Nimmo? Jeez. Nope. It's because he swung at the first 2 pitches that were balled in the dirt. Ernesto says, wake up, Lindor. This team needs you. The 1-0. And a weak ground ball. Down to first. He'll take it to the bag himself. The Mets load the bases a second time today and do not get a run. We go to the 7th. Still 5-2. See, this team can't hit with runners in scoring position. Correct. Yeah, frustrated with our whole offense, or lack thereof. Pam, just subscribed. Welcome in, Pam. That's 16. Oh, it just jumped up 2 more spots. That's 18 new subscribers today. Let's go. 265 away. We didn't go. We did not. The Mets offense looks a lot better than the Yankees offense. No Lindor smile there. No. Yeah, because they were booing him. Bottom of the second inning, the Phillies have a 1-0 lead over the Angels. Padres and Nats, no score. Or that game hasn't started yet. Getting ready for the White Sox and Pirates to start. We are a joke on offense. Agreed. We are a joke on offense. Brooks Raley will be the pitcher here for the Mets. Has not pitched since April 19th of last season. In for a strike, 0-1. Seaweed says Brooks Raley back on the mound. You'd love to see it. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Brooks Raley with a strikeout with his first batter back. Sam says, I'm just going to watch this. I shut the game off. Yeah, maybe just relax with us for a little bit. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one popped up. McNeil back before the track. 2 away. Tomorrow's game's at 1:30. Then we'll be live on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday against the Angels. Monday and Tuesday at 7. Wednesday at 1. Popped foul by De La Cruz. Yo, Caps is here. Just want to pop in and say what up and give you that thumbs up. Thank you, Caps. Hopefully the Mets get their heads out of their backsides here. In for a strike, 0-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. Great inning for Brooks Raley. 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and Vientos for the Mets. I saw Mets up 1-0, came back and seen not so good. And today's on the defense. Gina says, Stoney, come back. Right? Stoney showed up. That's when Beatty hit the home run. And we haven't seen him since. That's all right. Sam says Beatty needs to get off second. He's the third baseman. Agreed. You want to play Mauricio so bad, put him at short. Put him at second. I almost said short. Hey, give Lindor a day off. I mean, 0 for... What? 0 for 16 now? He's come up in some big spots, too. A lot of guys have come up in big spots, but at least give me a good at-bat. Terrence came up in a big spot and got the 13-pitch walk. There he is. Tony says, I just got back. I had to do a few things. Well, Stoney took the Mets offense with him when he left. Cap says he got burnt to a crisp today. Mrs. Caps had me put a pond in the backyard on the opposite side of the pool. Steven says Mets 2 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th. We win. Santillan, the new pitcher here, swung on a miss. Happy Saturday, says Daniel Berry. Up and in, 1-1. Gina says, welcome back, Stoney. Gonna tie you to your chair, okay? 3. We've used 3 pitchers so far today. 3 pitchers. Holmes went 5 in the 3rd. Garrett went 2/3, and then Rayleigh just pitched that last inning. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Stanek getting warmed up in the bullpen. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. She struck him out. I'm not even going to complain about our big guys doing anything anymore. When we have 5 guys in the lineup batting less than 220. Losing a series at home, coming back from the break. Yep. In for a strike to Pete, 0-1. And fouled off, quickly down 0-2. Taylor needs to go. No, Taylor does not need to go. Taylor needs to stop being our starting center fielder. He's a great 4th outfielder like he was for us last year. You bring in for defensive purposes at the end of the game. And fouled off by Pete, still 0-2. No, it's too late, Caps. I don't think they're making any moves, honestly. And struck him out. 2 away. Here's Vientos. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, we are. Caps. I was wrong. I wanted Stearns. Stearns is not the man for the job. DO2. Way outside. 1 and 2. Mets have left the bases loaded twice today. And threatened in other innings as well. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. I'm starting to believe that also. We have no protection in the lineup for Pete. Yeah, 4 or 5 guys batting less than 220. But let's keep Chavez here. Down low, 2 and 2. Yeah, didn't do anything yesterday either, but made it a late threat in the 9th inning. The 2-2. Swung on a miss, had a ball in the dirt. And this is the Mets offense. Two straight years of this crap with this offense, and yet we don't fire the hitting coaches. Fans in the stands is more important than fun. Exactly. Yep. Everything. And then look at pitches down the middle of the plate. But what do I know? I'm just a fan sitting at home watching on TV. Phillies still up 1-0. That game in the bottom of the 3rd. White Sox and Pirates, no score going 2nd. Padres and Nationals still in a rain delay. Orioles and Rays getting ready to get started here in about 15 minutes. Tigers and Rangers. A's and Guardians. Yankees, Braves. Red Sox, Cubs. Cardinals, Diamondbacks. Then at 8 o'clock, the Twins, Rockies. Brewers, Dodgers at 9. And Astros, Mariners at 9:40. Do I think Hefner's part of the problem with the pitchers? No. I think Mendoza's the problem with the pitchers. He does not know how to use a bullpen. Odds on a comeback this game, 0. Yep, money took the fun out of the game, yep. Second highest payroll in baseball, and 1-2 your team in batting under 220. What? 1 and 2 are not batting under 220. I don't know about that. Sam says, I left the party to watch this crap. In for a strike. Stanek, the new pitcher here. I gave up on Vientos weeks ago because I keep hoping he wakes up. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. I would have never brought him back up from the minors, honestly. Once he started his rehab assignment. The Mets thought he was fine, crushing it in the minor leagues, and yet here we are. That one hit out to right. Soto coming in. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Mets to win is plus 870. And a ground ball, base hit. A 1-out single. You think meant half by half? That. Oh, gotcha. Now I understand. And half your team, yeah, gotcha. Thank you, Michael. Swung on a missed 0-1. Yes, that makes more sense now. Yeah, I mean, Vientos, McNeil, Mauricio, Beatty, and Torrens, all batting under 230. No, that's all right. That's my fault. Yeah, now, once it was pointed out to me, I'm like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it says. Swung on a missed 1-2. Ronnie said he found out from the Mets that he was traded. And why is that funny? Because he was on the Texas Rangers at the time and the Mets traded for him. Yeah, but most of the tickets are already bought, James. That's all the team cares about. And popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. 2-2. I don't know. Do you have to buy your tickets on the open market? Like if you wanted to go to a game, or can you still get tickets from the team? And I mean open market like StubHub, or swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 away. I'm fuming at Torrens. Yeah, well. I mean, we were winning the game 2-0 at that point, right? And then all of a sudden it was 2-2. In for a strike, 0-1. Deal 1. Outside, 1-1. Clay Pigeon. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Citi Field for the first time in August. And fouled off, 1-2. Seats are right above the booth. And that one lined out to center. Oh, makes the diving catch. What a catch by McNeil. That'll end the inning. That saves a run. We go bottom 8, still 5-2. Bring your cards when you go to Citi Field. No cash, only cards. Yep. Yep, agreed, Sam. It's got to be one or the other. You can't just sit stagnant and wait and hope these guys break out. Then my question is, why would you go to them? It's because you already bought the tickets. If the Mets load the bases again, let's get right up. Could you imagine? Now batting, number 5. Yep, Victor says, yes, very nice. SNY just pointed this out as well. Happy birthday to Jackie Robinson's wife, Rachel, who turned 103 today. Wow. 103. Man, imagine the stories. Let's see if the Mets can get anything going this inning here. Once again, this part of the lineup has the one inning they got first and second, and then the top of the lineup couldn't do anything, and then last time they got the bases loaded, and the top of the lineup couldn't do anything. Very nice district. He says, PAS, my game's on a delay, so I'm doing MLB Around the Horn. Covering a bunch of games, just covered a bit of the Mets. McNeil, oh, that'll be a base hit. Oh, we'll see if they give him an error, but it's a leadoff man on. I'm giving him a hit. I asked Google search, have the Mets won games when retiring a number, and it says, yes, the Mets beat the Reds after retiring number 5. Yo! Broken back grounder. Oh, what a scoop at first. It's a 6-6-3 double play. Yeah, Boo Birds are out. Mauricio is complete trash. Playing the NLCS last year, and the team thinks it's something. Whoa. Outside. Oh, there's a strike. 1-1. What are some reasonable trades this year? And a ground ball to the first. And after a leadoff single, a double play and an easy ground out, a 6-pitch inning. We go to the 9th. Still 5-2 Reds. No more Mauricio. Sharon's been good today with him. Seaweed's easy out Beatty and Mauricio. Yep. Ronnie Mauricio sucks, says Seaweed. Just pray and hope, Frank, for the Mets to come back. Davinsky will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. 8-9-1 in the Reds lineup. Did I get a notification for Fitzy going live here in a couple minutes? I don't see one. No. Well, I guess we're not redirecting over to Fitzy. So we'll go over to Rising Rhino when we're done. Let's set up redirects here. Fraley takes the first pitch strike. Way inside, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Come back over to the chat here. All these so-called baby Mets aren't good. They all need to go back to the minors. What can the Mets do now to get out of this slump? First move I make is I fire the hitting coaches. I know it's late in the year. We're in the second half of the year. This team's not hitting, man. Yep, it's tough, Caps. It's tough, man. And a chopper foul, still 2-2. Frank just tapped that like plus subscribe. I'm blaming Stearns for keeping guys like Beatty and Mauricio in the majors. Captain Jimmy says agree. Drop a sub to this man. He's absolutely killing it. Sub, like, and comment. No playoffs, I fear. I agree. The Phillies are losing now, right? That's the only thing. Oh, inside 3-2. We better see a. Oh, it's 3-1 now, Angels. Let's hope tomorrow game is better. Shout out to Captain Jimmy. Captain Jimmy's a Reds fan, and he's here. Oh, nice play by Pete. Went away. No, I'm tired of these guys. They just need to start hitting. No. Go out and get me a third baseman that you know is going to bat 250, 260. Agree, they need to make a statement somewhere. Swung on a mass 0-1. Cap says they had 4 days off to get refreshed, and they're playing like they're on a 10-game road trip. Outside, 1-1. Can Wright, Reyes, and McEwing bat in the ninth? That's funny. Swung on a miss, 1-2. When this game ends, the fans should boo so loud I can hear it, and I live in Jersey. User 5 says we should trade for Austin Riley. He's a 250, 270 hitter. Called strike 3. Got him looking 2 away. Yes, agreed, Jason. I have a surprise name I would trade. That I would try to trade for. And see if he would be willing to move from his current position to third base. And it's from a team that's going to want to start cutting some salary. Should have traded Beatty when they had a chance to get Luzardo. And that one ripped out to right. Soto on the run. He'll make the catch. We go bottom 9. It's 5-2 Reds. James says, I'm starting to worry a bit now, but the Mets need to snap out of this rough patch in a hurry. Hopefully they can turn it around quickly. That's got a pitching problem. Well, today's not on the pitching. So, today's on the defense. Four of the 5 runs were because of defensive mistakes. Wow, last 37 game, the Mets have had only one pitcher go 7 innings. That's Peterson 5 times. Wow. A walk-off slant. Look at Jimmy trying to be positive for us Met fans. Yeah, but the guy I want to trade for, let me see if he's ever played third base. He has played third base in the past. Let's see what his stats are on the year. He's batting .265 this year with 13 homers and 32 runs batted in. He's got years left on his contract. Exactly, John Boy. Corey Seager is the guy I would trade for. This way you're not trading for Suarez, who's just a rental. The first pitch here to Terrence. New pitcher here again. Pagan. Wow, they're using him again tonight. Oh, it is a safe situation. 3-run lead here. The 0-1. And that one line. Base hit. Terrence has been on base 3 times today. That'll bring up Nimmo. First man on, so that means incoming double play. Here's Nimmo. He's 1 for 4. Singled in the first and scored on the outside corner. Oh, called the ball 1-0. Yikes. Terren's swing is getting better. Remember, the first month of the year, he batted over 300 when he filled in. And so his average being below 150 is swung on a miss, 1-1. Counts even now. Hojo's a free agent. Got a great... Yo, Charles Adderley is here. What's up, Charles? Way to go, Terrence. LFGM. Had a very busy day today. No worries, Charles. Inside, 2-1. Whoa. Two and one to Nimmo. Down low, 3-1. So just like last night, the Mets threatened here in the bottom of the ninth. Left the bases loaded last night with a chance to tie it. Crowd getting into it again. The 3-1. On the outside corner, 3-2. Nice pitch. Time to do this Met style. Cough, cough. Don't give us fans hope. It's the hope that'll kill you, right? The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. No swing. And that'll bring up the tying run in Lindor. Back-to-back nights against the Reds closer. Oh for 4 tonight for Lindor. Oh my goodness, what is that? Is that real or is that AI? Outside, 1-0. He's got a can that says Buffalo beer on it. The 1-0 to Lindor. Fouled off 1-1. I flinched a little bit. Soto wins it with a grand slam, calling it now. Yo, Caps, this would be the most amazing thing, right? Because you asked, who did you ask? What AI? Or you asked Google, I think he said. Have the Mets ever won them when they retired a number? And it said yes, they beat the Reds. Lindor fouls it off 1-2. Lindor really needs this. Lindor with a chance to redeem himself. Okay, Lindor, time to get a hit. Let's go. Yes, I asked Google search. I even screenshotted it. Up to 154 in the chat. Welcome in. Make sure to smash them thumbs up for us. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Oh, Sam Mole getting warmed up in the bullpen now. The 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. Charles, with one of his quotes, says, time is the only currency that you use without knowing the balance. Use it wisely. Wow. That's a good one. Come on, Lindor. Earn your paycheck. That's low. We can do this. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. He said Pagan leaking some oil. The 3-2. Pulls it. Oh, they go to second for the force. The return throw. Not in time. Nice play by Steer. That would have been a double down the line. And he was safe at first. So first and third with one out. Ace just subscribed. Welcome in, Ace. The first pitch to Soto. Down low, 1-0. Could Pagan, Sean Carson just subbed. Welcome in, Sean. Could they be pitching around Soto to keep to get it righty with Alonso on deck? Then popped foul, 1-1. Okay, well, they're not walking him. That's 22 new subs today. Welcome in, everybody. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Yo, Stephen K is here. What's up? Win one for the Gipper. Literally sitting on the edge of my seat, says Captain Jimmy. The 2-1 to Soto. Bounced in the dirt, 3-1. James says time for a Soto pop. The 3-1 to Soto. I think he's going to take a pitch here. He takes a timeout. Takes a timeout. Gina says, I feel it. Soto, swing the bat. Let's do this. This is Frank. LFGM. The 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2. The 3-2. Pagan deals. Oh, the catcher called time. The pitcher called time. Oh, it should have been a pitch clock violation. That clock was at 0 before the home plate umpire called time. Mets Magic. Well, the catcher booing the pitcher. Well, it was the catcher that called time, not the pitcher. Gina says yes. Late inning Magic. Full count. Soto the tying run to 3-2. Pagan deals. Popped foul. We'll do it again. ZRS is here saying hello. What's up, ZRS? Welcome in. No worries, Tony. Maybe I didn't explain it the right way. The 3-2 to Soto. Soto cracks one. If it's fair, it's gone. Foul. Yo, that young man's pissed. He just punched his seat. Freeze the kicker. He said he wants to freeze the kicker. That's a foul ball. Wait, did that hit the screen? Foul ball. Watch this young man. So still a full count here. Yeah, he challenged on purpose, exactly. Yep, White thought it was out. The 3-2. Oh, get out of here. They said he went. Get out of here. This is ridiculous with these called third strikes on the check swings. I need to see a replay of this. Let's see. I would not have called it. All right, here's Alonso. The first pitch to Pete. Fouled it off, 0-1. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. We're up to 25 new subs today. Up to 195 in the chat. Welcome in. Bottom of the ninth here. Mets with the tying run at the plate. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. And Alonso lifts one out to right. And that'll be caught at the track. And the ball game is over. The second straight day, the Mets get the tying run in the ninth. And once again, the Mets can't get the big hit with people on base. So the Reds going for the sweep tomorrow. 11 men left on base today. But nothing's going to change with this ball club. So let's ride out this season and see what we do in free agency in the offseason. Thank you, everybody. Make sure to hit them thumbs up on the way out. Appreciate all the watch time, guys. We will be back live tomorrow at 1:30 for Game 3 on the YouTube side. Don't just up and leave. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Rising Rhino. Tell them PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon.